Well, Steve Mort is in Parkland in Florida and joins us now live. So, Steve, the president and his wife have made a visit, I understand, to the hospital where some of the victims of the shooting are being cared for. What more can you tell us?
Yes, that's right. We've been trying to find out all day exactly what President Trump would be doing. What we understand is that, as you say, he met with hospital staff who treated some of the victims from the shooting at the school. He also met with local law enforcement officials and first responders at the Broward County Sheriff's Office. That was the lead local agency in this shooting investigation. We've been hearing from sheriff's deputy officials throughout the day, and President Trump wanting to meet with first responders, law enforcement, who responded to the school by all accounts very quickly. Police were on the scene of the shooting, according to eyewitnesses, within minutes of the fire alarm sounding at the school. So the president here in Parkland tonight, he is staying over the weekend at his residence, Mar-a-Lago, which is about 45 minutes from where we are right now. So taking the opportunity of visiting the Winter White House, as it's called, to come here to Parkland to visit.
And Steve, just bring us some more, if you can, on that admission earlier in the evening by the FBI that they had made some errors in their investigation and perhaps could have even stopped this shooter.
Yeah, this is really adding to the agony of many of the friends and family of the victims of this high school shooting. You know, the FBI has a public access line which people can call if they have tips, you know, information that they think the FBI should know about. And the FBI has admitted that it did receive a call that pertained to Cruz, saying that they were concerned about his behavior, about his ownership of firearms, and that they thought the FBI should look into it. Now, what the FBI has told us is that their normal protocol should have been that information was then passed on to the local Miami field office, which is the field office that would have jurisdiction over this area, Parkland. However, what we understand is from the FBI that that protocol was not followed in this instance. Now, the FBI is not telling us whether or not they think that could have stopped the shooting. We've also heard from the sheriff's departments locally here saying that they received some 20 calls over the last few years from people complaining or reporting in some other way activities by Nicholas Cruz. Not all of them, they say, resulted in a dispatch to, with a police officer going out to check the situation, but they had fielded calls, and local law enforcement now are going back over those calls, back over the recordings to police to try to find out if there were any signs that were missed. And all of this is coming as friends and family now start attending vigils and memorials and funerals for their loved ones and friends and family. A lot of them lived in this area. It's a pretty tight-knit community. The funerals have begun and they're likely to continue over the weekend. So this admission by the FBI and local law enforcement is certainly making it a much more difficult time for those people.
Steve in Florida, thank you.